setting sun. Well, you're a dangerous thing with those lips, those eyes. It is looking me that I might be free, or might try to make you mine. Now I might give it kiss you. Don't plan on me staying long. I might give it kiss you, but tomorrow I will be gone. Who's here? Come on, say something, shit. Well, I'm a sucker for some pretty eyes there. Going home with some other boy tonight. Well, I guess I'll be fine. No one's gonna say shit. There's one girl that's on my mind. She's seen it before, see it again. Other girls going home with him, and I'm coming back to her. She don't mind. She's my best girl. She's got 6 strings and she knows all about things. Heartbreaking things and I'm rise like I shine. Tipping, come on. Somebody say something. By my side. Well, she's all mine for all night. She's my best girl by far. She's all mine for all night. Man, my life's bright. Never break my heart. Oh shit, that's too dark. She don't care about coming home. I need to pull that one bulb out. 7 long days. She knows it on her. She knows to wait. Nobody gonna talk. Nobody gonna say shit. Tell me how ugly I am. Something. Anything. You want me to sing? How about the audio? There's audio here. Come on back. She's all I've got. She's my best girl. She's got 6 strings and she knows all about things. Heartbreaking things and rise by my shine. Always by my side. I can get my best girl out here. Maybe I can pick y'all too. How's that? Too bad. The only girl I can trust is this guitar. Yeah. I don't think we'll be picking any tunes tonight. How about this? Is that better? Girl, she's got 6 strings and she knows all about the heartbreak things. No, eyes might not shine. It's always always by my side. Lord, rise my night shine bright. At least she's all mine.
I'm gonna sit here till somebody acknowledges me.
Well, sail on this ship come crashing down. There's the road that is your love slips from my hands. Now hold fast, baby. Don't let her slip away. Hold fast, 'cause you need her to get to the calm of the way. While this ship is under the sea, but I won't let go of the rope slow. Always come to me.
Thank you. It's definitely an improvement for what I've been told.
Don't let her slip away. Hold fast, 'cause you need her to get the ship back to the bay. When you make a magic, the ingredients don't come with instructions.
Is there no audio at all? Or can you not just hear me for the music?
Singer,
Audio not working at all? Oh, okay. Just getting here because of the music. Nobody was here, so I thought I'd play some music. Bored out of my mind. It's piss pouring rain outside. Can't sit on the porch. What the hell? Thought I'd go live. With all my 50, 60 subs, maybe I can get 2 or 3 viewers in here. Not so good. There's probably a bunch of other people live. I didn't even look to see if there's anybody else that was live. That's probably the deal. Probably shitload of people. I don't really look like it. Of course, I don't have a lot of people on there anymore, so wouldn't know. Yes, blind justice. Yeah, he was here the other day. You hear he got swatted today? That's some crazy shit. Fucking people ain't got nothing better to do. Goddamn. Gonna get somebody hurt like that. It's bullshit. I mean, a joke's a joke, but goddamn, when you call people with guns to come to your house, that's pushing it a little bit too far. You love it. Ah, damn. I don't know. I think it's gone too far, in my opinion. But opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Oh, I'm not against public servants. I'm not an all-out anarchist like some. Um, I think there's a use for police. Problem is they're just out of control. There ain't used to be there was a couple of bad cops that was tarnishing the name of all the good cops. So it's not like that anymore. It's really not. There's very few good cops, and they cover for the bad cops. So it's just totally out of whack. I just think it needs to be changed and need to make police more like the fire department, make them just a reactionary force. Well, they don't go out just looking to make money. If they come if they're needed, that's it. They don't need to be out patrolling. If there were actually good community-oriented police, that'd be one thing, but it's just not that way anymore. And I guess it's got a lot to do with human nature. People's changed over the past 20, 30, 40 years. Everything's changed. People don't have any respect for human life. People don't have any respect for their neighbor. People don't have any respect for themselves. It's, hell, I'm not a religious person at all. Matter of fact, I guess I'm an atheist, but it's like people, I don't know. I definitely don't like Bible thumpers, but people's lost all their religion. I ain't gonna call it religion. I guess faith. Faith is different. I don't know. Kids today, man. I'm part of the problem. Hell, I raised two unruly fucking kids. But, I don't know. These kids today, they're not, they're a lot different. These teenagers than when I was a teenager. I go see Flo. Hell, he won't. I'm not welcome over there. I'm the redheaded stepchild, so I'm not allowed to. He's actually my neighbor. He only lives about. He don't even live 10 miles away. He lives less than 10 miles away, actually. For some reason, he decided that we were buddies there for a while, and I never actually got to meet the man. We were gonna meet, and then I guess he found out I was the devil or something. I don't know. It's beyond me, but oh well. Hell, ain't no skin off my neck or skin off my nose. Hell, he showed me his true colors. Everybody talks about what a great guy he was, and I thought he was. But for him to do me the way he did me, he can't be a great guy. It's not possible. I did absolutely nothing to him, and he dropped me like a fucking turd in the punch bowl. So, I mean, I guess, oh well. That's all right, though. I'm not crying about it. Cajun, he's like Cajun's a good dude. I like Cajun. I wish he'd come over here. Hell. No, hell, I thought I'd get on here and beg for some money. Maybe somebody could send me some. Maybe some rich person send me to Leon Valley next week. I'd like to go down there. If I'd known about it last month before, today, I could have probably budgeted enough to get down there. At the very least, I could sleep in my car. That ain't no biggie. But I ain't no way I can make it now. Not in a week's time. I don't have the funds. I'm on a very limited budget. Very limited. Kidney? No, actually, my kidneys seem fine. I got, I'm severe diabetic. I only have one leg. I got a below the knee amputation on my left side. I have lost half my foot on my right side. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm working on getting a, what do you call it, prosthetic, but I'm having such a hard time healing, and I doubt I'll ever get into a prosthetic, to be honest with you. But now I have gallbladder. I have serious gallbladder issues, and but my kidneys and my liver actually seem to be doing okay. But my kidneys will be going, I'm sure, eventually. What's up, buddy? I don't know. It's raining. Dogs want to go outside, but they won't go outside in the rain. Yeah. So no, I got a bad hernia and a bad gallbladder, but neither one of them are surgical, so they just decided to leave it alone and let it ride its course for now. Gallstones are a bitch, though, I'll tell you. They're not as bad as kidney stones, but they're a bitch. Plus, being in a damn wheelchair, you're susceptible to all kinds of urinary tract infections and crazy shit, sitting down all the time and all kinds of different bullshit. I've been in this chair now a little over a year. Going on, actually, it's a little over a year and a couple months I've been in this wheelchair. I only lost my leg probably about 8 months ago, but I was in the wheelchair before I lost my leg. It takes a lot of getting used to being in a chair, I'll tell you. A lot of getting used to. What is it, dogs? You want to go outside? Dogs want to go potty. Storming like hell here. I mean, storming like hell. It just came on. It's been pretty all day. It's been hot as hell all day and humid. But that's Florida for you. You always get a little storming. Uh-oh, what hell? Oh. I always get a little storm in the evenings. I'm not originally from Florida. I was raised in East Tennessee. Cali. Yep, never been out there. Never been. I've been out west. Never been down South California. I've been Washington. Spent a couple of summers up in Washington State. Been to Oregon, Colorado. Which hell, I only spent hours in Colorado though. A few different times in Denver Airport, and other than that, I've not spent much time in Colorado. But I got a little bit of property in Texas, down in El Paso, that I've never actually witnessed with my eye. I mean, I've seen pictures of it, but right down on the border. Plan to go out there and check it out, but I loved it up in Washington. I wanted to move out there and was planning on moving out there, and then some things happened with my kids. That's been back years ago, and ended up coming back here, or coming back to Tennessee at the time. But I moved down here to Florida just to be closer to mom and daddy. They're both getting up there in age, and daddy's 80, just turned 80. Mama's 78. She'll be 79 here in a few months. But so they're both getting up there in age, and so I come down here to stay, be closer to them, and thought I'd come down here to help them out, and held me in, and now after I ended up losing my leg and foot, and hell, they've been helping me out, but they can't do a lot, but they try. That's all that matters. I got to 2 adult sons. One's 22 and one's 20. They're both back in Tennessee now. But we can't get along. They're at that age where, well, like I said, these kids today, I don't know. But I don't know. I wish the best for them. My oldest has my grandchildren, so that's what I'm worried about. These grandkids, man, they're the ones they're the reasons shit's got to change. I can't see if it keeps if this shit keeps going the way it's going. 20 years from now, it's going to be Armageddon. It's going to be freaking Mad Max Thunderdome type shit. It's going to be bad. Daughter and a son. They're about the same age as mine, too, yep. Yeah, I had my kids early, and I raised my boys. They've been with me all their life up until the last few years. They don't even know their mother. I mean, they know who she is, but that's about it. They have, and that's one of their biggest issues, which I tried to do my best, but especially young boys, they need a mother when they're young. They need their father when they get older, but when they're young, they need their mother. They didn't have that. And they almost blame me, but it wasn't my fault. I definitely didn't keep them from her. But she made her choices, and that's really kind of messed with their psyche, I think. And hell, they're going to be too hard to handle kids. I don't know. They both got women, but I don't know how any woman could put up with them. But hell, look here, I'm single and they're not. So what am I talking about? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. CPR instructor. I got certified a long time ago for CPR, but that's been years ago. Which I ran a tattoo shop in the 90s. Let's see, from the early 90s up until the early 2000s, I ran a tattoo shop up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I didn't tattoo. I'm not a tattoo artist. I can tattoo, but I'm not any good at all. But I did all the body piercing, and I ran the shop, and I had to have all my shots, and of course I had to take. Well, back then you didn't even have to be licensed. Not in Tennessee, you didn't have to have. You could pierce. I was grandfathered in. Now you have to. You have to have an apprenticeship and all this stuff. And I was just grandfathered in, but I still had to do all the courses. And I think that's when I took the CPR class. I don't believe I had to take it, but I believe my boss, or either my boss or had to get Lloyd's of London insurance. I think is what it was, and I think they required me to have it or something. I can't remember, but I had to take a life-saving class. Oh. Well, damn, we had people. I've seen people popping in here and nobody wants to say anything. Are you, I see your name. It's obvious. I know who you are. Well, I don't know who you are. I have no idea who you are. But this isn't the same account that are you the same account that used to give Blind Justice hell? And then he claimed was so-and-so, a certain person. I'm not going to say any names, but I've seen the name. I know who the name is. It's supposed to be originally, whatever, but I guess you've changed your icon, or it's a different account. But I know you used to have a picture in your icon. I knew he was always off. I had an idea who it was, but I guess maybe you're not that person. But I'm not going to say again who I thought it was the whole time. But it wasn't a female; it's a male who I was thinking it was. But that's the way life goes. Oh well. Is that your real name or is that a moniker? This is my name, Joe Schaefer, by the way. I used to go by Hugh Janus. And then there's like a million of those. And I think that's what gave me my bad name when I first hopped into this, when I first started chatting in this community about a year ago. I had that moniker, Hugh Janus. And like I said, there's a million. I mean, not a million, but there's no less than a few hundred at least of different variations of that name. And I mean, a lot of people still use it. So I'm sure people had an idea who I was, and it just wasn't me. But that's why I changed it back to my real name. But the damage was already done. Everybody thinks I'm a certain person, which I'm not. But oh well. Well, shit, it don't look like I'm going to get anybody in here. I thought at least Honest Gas would show up. No. I'm always in his live streams, but no, he can't stop by mine. He might be at work. Let's see, what is it? Yep, you take care too. You have a good evening. Thanks for hanging around. Hell, if you ain't a sub to me. Shit, I can use it. I'll sub back. I promise you. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. Let's see, where are you at here? I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. What don't have a? I can't go to your. Why don't want to let me go to your channel? Huh? That's weird. All I can do is put you in timeout, hide you, or make you a moderator. It will not let me go to your channel. I'll just type it in.